Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing this morning? Let's talk with yourself. Nice early morning, beautiful day. Sun's just starting to break. Got to get it while the hay's shining. Got to get it while the sun's shining. Guys will be here in a minute. I got some 1x12s that I can cut while I'm waiting on them. And the guy's gonna be here early this morning. A friend of mine. He's putting these 1x12s inside his house. It's some pretty stuff. Guys, I hope you all enjoy. Alright, y'all, the guys will be here in a minute. It's almost 7 o'clock. They get here a few minutes before 7 o'clock. I know you've been missing old Wayne. He ain't been in the videos, but I hadn't posted no videos since everything had happened. Wayne's not with us anymore. He doesn't work with me no more. He's got the Manny Rooster syndrome, if you know what I'm talking about. And this is my place. I'm the rooster over here, and it's going to be my way. Everybody can be replaced in this world. Don't ever think that you can't be replaced, because it will happen. And that's kind of what was happening. We had to do a few changes around here, but Mark is with us now. I got Mark and Colton. Colton's still with us. Young man's he's a senior guy now, but they're doing excellent. Real good guys. Everything's working out. Now, don't get me wrong. Me and Wayne's still good friends. Been friends a long time. But he's not with us anymore. He might show up in a video now and then, but Mark is the main guy now. Guys, I hope y'all enjoy. We're gonna be cutting some 2x6s and some 2x8s. I got some good logs and got some bad logs. I had a guy come cut 2 trees down right here by the house that my daddy had left because they were too big for his regular 40. And this is a 40 Super. It can handle a lot bigger trees, a lot wider stuff. Guys, if you ever get a chance to buy the wide instead of the regular 40, you run into, the 40 is an excellent mill, but you run into some big stuff that you can't handle on the smaller mills. That wider cut, you can run a lot bigger stuff. It gives you more headroom. Really makes it nice, because a lot of trees that people turn down are people that I had to turn, or trees that I had to turn down before, I can run them now. They'll come through the mill. I've cut up to a 44-inch tree, and I know I can get a little bit bigger on this mill. Now, you're not gonna be able to handle the full length because they're so heavy, but your 10s and 12-foot stuff, that size, this mill will handle it. It'll pick it up and put it on there. The actual one I cut was 44 inches and 16 foot long. and the hydraulics, it could pick it up, but it was struggling. We used the tractor with the forks to help get it on up and made the cut. A lot of lumber comes out of that tree. One of them logs, which was the next cut, was it was a 9-foot log. We got 104 2x4s out of that one log. That's a lot of 2x4s, y'all. They were all perfect, not a knot in them. You can get that big stuff, you run into some pretty wood. But guys, I hope y'all enjoy. I'm gonna introduce y'all to Mark and Colton later on. God bless, I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye. I'll show y'all around a little bit while I got the time. Back in here is where I'm running the mill now. Sitting out of the weather, makes it nice. The board return, the mill, I don't know if you can notice on the video, but the mill is sitting in it's in an angle. And the board return kicks them off back towards you. Now right here in this corner, I'm gonna make a kicker to kick the boards out. It's still catching that corner every once in a while. But it's working. A few 1x12s right there. That's some cold wood. That's some of the logs we just got in. Log pile's getting low. It's time to stock up again. Still got some shorter stuff. Had a bunch of dirt hauled in the other day, a bunch of gravel, a bunch of rock. They cleaned out on the side of the road over there where they had a bypass made. And I got several loads of dirt. Got some cedar in the back. 2x6s. Them 1x12s are all gone. These 2x6s, the stack is very, very low. That's what we fixed to hit again this morning. Bring it back up. That's 2x6s 12, 2x6s 8. It's all my 1x4 stacks. And it goes on around. We're getting a bunch of 1x4s, 4x4s. Still got the old loader set up. Makes it very handy pulling them logs off them trailers. Sure is a nice morning this morning. It's 80 degrees in the morning, Louisiana. Beautiful weather. The humidity's getting pretty high. Guys, we got that 100-degree coming later on this summer. It's gonna get rough around here. You get that 100 degrees and 100% humidity. Whew, makes you wanna move back up north. That's all right, y'all, fight that snow. I had enough of that mess. I used to live up north. I know all about it. I like the summers up there and the winters over here. Just part of it. Need to get older and get to vacation home. You move back and forth between one place and another. It'd be nice, but we can't all do that. All right, there's Colton. He just showed up this morning. He getting ready.
Getting ready for breakfast.
He's getting his breakfast ready. Mark said he's got his guns out this morning. Y'all, this is Mark. He's ready. He's gonna be on the tractor. Getting ready to get this day started. Colton showing his guns. Getting ready to roll. Nasty big logs over there. You notice on my camera, right here is where my stop is, my back stop. Well, it's actually the clamp. I can actually see, I got my camera at eye level to where I can see that right there. You know, I got plenty of room right there, but it helps see. It helps a lot so you can see that backside of that log. Especially when you go to roll the log, you can watch your clamp very close. It makes life a lot easier. The angle that I'm in sitting in here, I can't see on the backside of that log. This camera over here on the other side is for the end of the log, right here. When you're cutting 20 footers, you can actually see the end of your blade, make sure you're clear. Try to hold the camera up there and work this lever so y'all can see what's going on. See how you can see your clamp? You can see your turner. If you can't see the back of the log, then you'll know what I'm talking about. That helps out so much. Cutting 2x6s and 2x8s right now. And right there we got to cut down. They still got some bark on them. Same thing with the next two. Said them 2x8s are pretty heavy. Green 16-foot long, yes sir they are. I just flipped the log over to the good size down in the bottom now. We'll have to trim these down and the rest of them will be all good boards. You notice on the end of the sawmill, there's a roller, which is right back there in the back. That's a portable roller. It's actually on an old tire and rim frame. We can roll it around. It makes it a lot easier when you're pulling this long stuff off to have that roller on the end. We'll pick it up so y'all can see what Colton's doing. So he sets it on that roller, and that way he can get away from the sawmill with it and stack it up. It makes it a lot easier. And when it's in the way, he can just move it out of the way. It just rolls. Trying to make it as easy as we can. Them things are heavy. All right, on this last cut of this log, of this boards, these ends are hanging down and they're fat. I mean, what it is thicker on the end. And a lot of people I've seen in the questions asking why it happens. What causes that is it's a crooked log, and right here, let's see, on this thing here, your boards are hanging down a little bit, and that's what makes this end fat. To take that out, you just slide it down on the sawmill and just make an extra cut on it. And you look at it and you'll see how much I'm cutting off. See, it's just a little bit right at the top. And that takes it back out and makes some good boards instead of leaving a fat end on it. I'm actually going to recut it again because he didn't have it on that board. The 2x6 was still hanging down a little bit. There we go. That little bit makes a difference. Now we got them back right. Just takes a little extra time, but you make better wood. Use that teamwork on this heavy stuff here. These babies are heavy.